it going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm going to be talking about Khloe Kardashian because I came across this super tea-filled report, and obviously, I had to discuss it with you guys. So apparently, according to this new report from In Touch Weekly, Khloe Kardashian is, quote, relieved that she never had a second child with Tristan Thompson. She also has finally seen the light and realizes that he's not the one. I mean, I feel like it kind of took her long enough, but let me hold back. I don't want to give away all my thoughts right now. In addition to that, this source is also saying that Khloe Kardashian is ready to get back out there and start dating again, which obviously I have some thoughts about it, so we're gonna get into that. On top of that, I will say it does appear as though Khloe Kardashian is starting to get back to her old self because she did recently clap back to a comment that was insinuating that she's not as important as her sisters Kim and Kourtney. You know, Khloe Kardashian used to be the clapback queen. She's lost that a little bit, but I do feel like she's starting to come back, and I can't wait to discuss it with you guys. I also wanted to let you know that I will be uploading my Seattle, Forks, and Port Angeles vlog tomorrow. Yes, I know, on a Saturday. I rarely upload on Saturdays, which is why I wanted to let you know. So make sure your notification bells are on. Make sure you look out for that. I work really, really hard on my vlogs. I literally had so many technical difficulties trying to get all these clips onto my computer so I could edit them. So please, you guys, if you could take time to watch my vlog tomorrow. Also, I think you're gonna love it. I think it's gonna be great. Twilight fans, you are going to lose it. Even if you're not a Twilight fan, you're still gonna love it. Okay, I'm hyping up this vlog too much. I must stop, and let's just go ahead and get right into unwrapping these Khloe Kardashian facts. Okay, so as you all know, Khloe Kardashian has been working on getting her way back to some semblance of normalcy after Tristan Thompson's latest paternity scandal. And thankfully, it sounds like she might finally be getting there thanks to this new tea-filled report from In Touch Weekly. In this new report, a source shared that Khloe is, quote, relieved she never had a second child with Tristan because remember, you guys, her and Tristan do have frozen embryos, and they were in fact looking for a surrogate. We saw all of this go down on the final season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but clearly Khloe Kardashian is now happy she never went through with it. Now, speaking of the Kardashians and reality shows, you guys know that the Kardashians do have a new show coming out on Hulu, and it does in fact sound like Tristan Thompson is going to make a lot of appearances at the beginning of this new Hulu show, as the source said that this is something that Khloe is, quote, embarrassed by. However, the good news is it doesn't sound like Khloe Kardashian is going to see this footage and want to forgive Tristan Thompson or reconcile with Tristan Thompson anytime soon because, quote, a light finally went off in her brain that this guy is not the one. The source went on to say everyone is, quote, so happy she's moved on. On top of that, this source said that Khloe has no problem co-parenting with Tristan. In fact, they reportedly talk, quote, all the time, but she actually doesn't miss him, which is a huge improvement because you guys know in the past, whenever we heard that Khloe and Tristan were talking a lot, sources also mentioned that, you know, Khloe could definitely see herself romantically forgiving him, but it sounds like this time she definitely does not see that happening. And at this point, this source said that she just feels, quote, lucky to have true. So see, we're definitely starting to improve here a little bit. And then as far as Khloe Kardashian's dating life, she's allegedly ready to get back into the dating game, as this source said that Khloe is, quote, on the prowl and looking for a new guy. This insider went on to say, quote, she's completely ready to date and date seriously, and she's left Tristan in the dust. She knows that she deserves better, and she's inspired by Kim and Kourtney and their new relationships. Now, of course, I have some thoughts about that, but first, I do want to say I do think that Khloe Kardashian is slowly starting to find her way back to her old self. I mean, you guys know, Khloe Kardashian used to be the queen of clapbacks in the past couple of years, not so much, but I feel like she's working her way back there because she did recently clap back at a comment. This person commented on a photo of Khloe and Kim from an Oscars event, and this person was kind of insinuating that Khloe is not as important as Kim and Kourtney. They were saying she wasn't allowed to walk the carpet at the Vanity Fair's Oscar party, and they also mentioned that she's the only sister that's never been invited to the Met Gala. So they were definitely playing on one of Khloe's insecurities, and that is, you know, that people feel like she's not at the same caliber as her two older sisters, but Khloe was having none of it. She responded to this comment and said, I don't know what on earth you're talking about and where you think you come up with these stories that you assume are facts. Both of your comments are untrue, babe. All right, obviously I have some thoughts about all of this, and it's Friday, which makes the sham bong even better. So let's go ahead and make this pop off official and get to the shams. Okay, so I feel like I speak for all of us when I say, holy moly, I hope this new report is true. I really hope that what this source is saying is accurate. I hope that Khloe has finally seen the light and realizes that Tristan Thompson is not the one. Again, I still don't understand why it took multiple cheating scandals and a paternity scandal for Khloe to realize that Tristan Thompson is not the man she should be spending the rest of her life with, but that doesn't matter because apparently she's seen it now, and that's really the most important thing here. Because let's be honest, there is no universe here where Khloe Kardashian should be reproducing again with Tristan Thompson. She got True, she's very happy with True. True is a really, really cute, adorable little girl. I don't know if you guys saw the video of her dancing with Dream to We Don't Talk About Bruno, like literally melting my heart, but I'm happy that she did not go through and have a second child with Tristan Thompson because, oh my gosh, that would just be an added layer of drama that is not necessary. In addition to that, I do want to say, I think it's interesting that this In Touch Weekly source is also already laying the groundwork that we're going to see a lot of Tristan Thompson at the beginning of the new Hulu show. One, that kind of fuels our theory that they were definitely together, or at least definitely more than co-parents when this paternity scandal broke. And two, obviously we know we're going to see the fallout of the paternity scandal because this is something Khloe Kardashian confirmed during her interview with Variety. Also on top of that, I just want to put a little bug in your guys' ear, a little pre-tea, if you will, a little pre-sipping situation. So I did see a promo. Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Kris Jenner, and Kourtney Kardashian are all sitting down for a huge tell-all with Good Morning America. It's actually going to air next week. And in the promo, we did see that Khloe Kardashian is going to be asked about Tristan Thompson and where they stand now. So that's going to be really interesting to look out for. But bringing it back to the Kardashians' new Hulu show, I do want to say I think Tristan Thompson is going to be Khloe Kardashian's main storyline. But unlike the past where Khloe Kardashian has had to relive these moments and then she finds herself going back to Tristan Thompson, I am hopeful that at least this time she's going to see that footage and realize that she is more than ready to move on. At least that's what it sounds like according to this In Touch Weekly report. Now, having said all of that, the one thing I disagree with when it comes to this report is I do not think that Khloe Kardashian should be seriously dating right now. I think if she wants to go out and have a good time, nothing wrong with that, but seriously dating, I just don't think now is the right time. I don't know, after all of that Tristan drama, I would just think that she would want to be single for a little bit, but I guess not. Again, I know they technically, or at the very least publicly, have been broken up since June, but I don't think they really cut things off last summer. So personally, I just feel like Khloe Kardashian would still want a little time, but again, that's just me. I do want to say though, even though I don't think Khloe Kardashian should necessarily be dating seriously right now, I do think whenever she does seriously date someone, I think that guy is going to look very similar to a Travis Barker or a Pete Davidson, just based on the source mentioning that she looks up to Kim and Kourtney's relationship. I feel like the Kardashian sisters kind of have this very interesting pattern, I guess if you want to say it, of all dating a very similar type of guy, maybe except Kourtney, but Kim and Khloe for sure. So I just definitely feel like whoever Khloe dates seriously next, he is definitely going to resemble Travis Barker and Pete Davidson. And as far as that clapback on that photo, was it Khloe's best clapback ever? No, but come on, the girl's a little rusty. Like I said, it's been a little bit. I just feel like this is a good sign that she is working her way back to her old self. She's getting back to finding that sassy Khloe that we all know and love, and that really caused her to be a fan favorite for so many years. So I just feel like this is a step in the right direction. And like I said, this person was definitely poking at one of Khloe's insecurities, and I'm happy she didn't just let it go. I'm happy that she clapped back. I feel like this is definitely a good sign. I hope that Khloe Kardashian is finally moving on. I hope she's ready to forget Tristan Thompson, put him in the past, and move on. But again, as hopeful as I am, I'm gonna say that I'm cautiously optimistic. You guys know that's my go-to phrase whenever I'm talking about Khloe and Tristan, because with these two, you just truly never freaking know. The moment you think that they're finally done with one another, something happens to make us think different. So as far as Khloe and Tristan are concerned, I'm cautiously optimistic. That's just how I feel, and now I want to hear how you feel. So you guys let me know all your thoughts and feels about this latest Khloe Kardashian tea down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys follow me over on Instagram and TikTok, and of course, don't forget to keep coming back to my channel to check out my YouTube shorts. You guys can also find all of my merch at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And last but not least, don't forget to come back to my channel tomorrow to check out my vlog. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!